Jayson, just it's your second opportunity to get reps out there. How have you been feeling in the preseason? Seems like the shot's falling. How comfortable are you after, I guess, limited time?
No, I feel good. It's been a great training camp so far. Felt good to get back out there with the guys and, finally compete against somebody else. So, I definitely missed that. And just trying to find a flow and a rhythm. We trying out different lineups and things like that and, getting ready for next week, essentially.
You had a play where you got into the middle. I forget exactly when, but you got into the middle and you ended up getting fouled, but you made the gesture like you should have kicked it out to Jalen or something. And it seemed like Sam came over to you and was kind of talking. Was he talking to you about that play? What was he telling you in that moment when he pulled you aside?
Nah, Sam was talking about something else. But he was, essentially talking about, on my post-ups and back downs, just, where the double is coming from, just to be aware of that.
Is that something that you guys have been, it seems like when we see you guys for a few minutes at the end of practice, you're working on post-ups, turnaround fadeaways, and stuff like that. It's an element that he's helping you kind of add to your game? Yeah,
no, that's something that we work on every day after practice. Just a little bit at a time. And, like I said, it's something we do every single day, after we work, after the practice.
What's it been like having Sam as your position coach?
It's been great. He talk a lot. He got, he's a very animated guy, a lot of personality, but he's, very funny, a lot of great stories, and he knows a lot. He played 14, 15 years in this league, well respected, and it's great to have somebody that, has been a player, had a lot of success, won championships, so, learning a lot, and, we love having him around.
And Joe said that you particularly chose to work with Sam this year. What made you decide that that's the guy you wanted to work with?
I remember going to, I think I was like a freshman in high school, going to see the Washington Wizards play when Brad was out there. And I remember Sam was his position coach, and, they had a great relationship. And I remember talking to Brad when, Sam got the job, and Brad, spoke very highly of him and how much, he felt like he helped him early in his career.
You had the pick and roll early in the game where you hit Chris Stops on the short roll. He knocked down a jumper from about the elbow. Where would you say your chemistry is with him in the pick and roll?
It's growing. Still very early, but, two guys that, we both know how to play basketball, and, he's a very obviously skilled player. He makes the game easier for myself and for everybody else. His just versatility, obviously, ability to stretch the floor and shoot anywhere. So, when he's open, find him.
Jayson, can you compare this training camp and preseason to last year? It just seems like you guys are more business-like. Different circumstances, obviously, but more business-like. You guys are taking the steps that you need to take, the chemistry. Can you compare the two?
Yeah, like you said, it was different circumstances than last year. We weren't fully healthy last year. We had a new coach and all those things. And I give Joe a lot of credit. I've seen the growth. Not that he didn't do a great job last year, but he just had more time to prepare. He's able to, get a staff that he felt like, supported him in the best way. And he's helped change the culture in a lot of ways, honestly. And I felt like he's had a huge imprint in how he wants things to be, how he wants practice, how he wants the environment, the vibe to be. And we've all bought in. But Joe has done a great job of, kind of taking charge of, doing things the way that, how he wants it to go. And, it's his team. He's a coach. And it's been really cool to see that.
There doesn't seem to be an easing into the season. It seems like you guys are taking this very seriously, the step-by-step process, as opposed to maybe taking it easy or kind of easing into game one.
Yeah, practice been hard as shit. I ain't gonna lie. We've been practicing a couple two-a-days, but it's been good. We've been working hard. Second unit been pushing the first unit. We've had a lot of competitive days. So guys are excited. Guys in good shape. Guys been working this off season, and it's just like a freshness about this season. And we got new staff, new guys on the team. So I think everybody's just really excited and ready to get going.
What's it been like, Jayson, trying out a bunch of different starting lineups early in practice, especially when you're trying to integrate in a new guy like Drew, who's come off the bench once and now starts with you in this game? What's that been like for you guys?
It's been an adjustment period. At some point, everybody's gonna have to sacrifice. Essentially, we probably got 6 starters, and you only could play 5 people. Only 5 guys can finish a game. So, between I guess those 6 guys, any given night, somebody might come off the bench, somebody might not finish, and it's on all of us to understand that whoever's night it is for the better of the team, and we really have to buy into that. It's not easy, sacrificing, but at some point we all have to do it. And like tonight for Al coming off the bench, I have the utmost respect, for Al. And it's if Al can come off the bench at this stage in his career, nobody should have anything to say if you are the guy that has to come off the bench, or if Joe takes you out the game, or if you don't finish. Everybody has to have that team first mindset, to accomplish what we're trying to do.
Last question.
Hey, Jayson. There's one point early in the game where it looked like Joe sprinted the half court and yelled at you guys to double at the top of the key. You guys full court pressing, trapping. What's it been like adjusting to the different defenses you're throwing out there with the new personnel? And is that something Joe's been stressing in practice?
Yeah, some new terminology, some new concepts that we implemented early in training camp that we've been trying out during these first couple of games. So we're still learning, still trying to get used to it, but everybody's buying in, and everybody got to be on the same page. I think we will be.